Today we are checking out a special performance by Lee Seung Hwan. This is my first time checking him out on the channel, so I'm really interested to see what he sounds like, what his style is like. This performance won a Patreon poll. If you'd also like to submit reaction requests and vote on polls, the link to my Patreon is in the description. And the title of this video is entirely in Korean, but it basically translates to concert in the corner of the room or at-home performance. I'm not entirely sure what that means yet, but let's get right into it and see what's up. This is a great start. This is such a fun song. I love those string details. This guy has a really beautiful voice. The song, even though we have a lot of instrumentation going on and orchestration, obviously, it's quite a simple song, straightforward enough compositionally, but the simplicity is its appeal, and with the added orchestration, it just has that epic, lush effect added to it to really make it feel huge and larger than life. Very solid songwriting, very upbeat, uplifting, a nice breath of fresh air if you're having a bad day or you're feeling down. This is really the song to pick you up. So I guess when the title says it's an at-home performance, what it means is the theater is empty. They're really only performing to themselves and I guess the hosts who are probably watching from another room. Interesting setup, but let's continue. That's cute. The high-pitched beeping matching with the clapping, I love that.
슈퍼히어로는 곡이 저마다 갖고 있는 잠재력에 대한 얘기거든요. 그래서 희망의 메시지 전해주고 싶었어요. 지금 힘들어하시는.
Did my computer freeze there? Was that me or is this the video?
그래서 희망의 메시지 전해주고 싶었어요. 지금 힘들어하시는.
I think it's the video.
힘내시라고 맛있는 거 시켜 드시면 어떨까?
좋다.
모두에게 희망을 나누는?
Maybe that's to get around copyright restrictions. So this must have been filmed during the pandemic, which is why the theater is empty. I was wondering that. It's just funny to me how he's such a superstar, he's such a rocker, and he really should be playing to a full audience. But instead his only audience are these very corporate-looking hosts going, you know, woo, yeah, woo. And I just find that funny because I feel like that performance deserves a much more energetic and enthusiastic reaction. And it's so tragic to see the confetti go off in an empty theater too. But at least we got this recording, we can appreciate this great performance. I like that the mixing engineer kept the orchestra at the forefront of the mix because I did find them to be the most interesting part of the song along with his lead vocal. The drumming and the guitars were really keeping things very basic and simple. So you didn't hear them as much, you really just kind of got the effect of the band keeping things moving forward. The real highlight of the song was his voice in the orchestra. It resulted in a perfect mix. I don't know if this sort of straightforward, upbeat rock music is entirely up my alley, but we have a lot of minutes to go, and maybe there will be some interesting twists and turns in this concert. Let's keep it rolling.
야, 역시.
Oh, sorry, the song wasn't even done yet. Man, get these guys in the suits out of there. They're killing the vibe. Immediately switching to the next track. This one sounds a bit more somber, potentially immediately more my vibe. Of the strings moving in tandem with his voice. He has such a clean head voice. He almost sounds like a soprano. I think the term for a male singer who incorporates a soprano-like tone is a sopranist. Shout out to Pete Rawcliffe, who's an amazing sopranist who sang on one of our songs, Archangel. Link is in the description for that. But this is a really beautiful performance right here. Beautiful vocal.
불길하다 밤도 체념해 무심하니 가려 안에 밤과 섞이지 못하는 어둠이라니 태양이 잠시 나를 못보게 흠씬 하얀 밤들의 적신 눈을 멀게 해 살아서 안 되는 것은 어디에도 네가 있고 어디에도 네가 있으니 널 만나서 안 되는 것은 영원한 사랑은커녕 영원한 아픔이라 하니.
Unbelievable. Wow. He has a certain color in his voice that he incorporates at certain moments that, to me, sounds a little unusual and very unique to him. I wonder how he achieves it. It sounds a bit nasally, but also quite expressive. I'll try to see if I can spot it the next time he does it.
환영과 잔상이 섞인 얕은 선잠이 깨인 눈을 멀게 해 떠나서 안 되는 것은 어디에도 네가 있고 어디에도 네가 있으니 만나서 안 되는 것은 영원한 사랑은커녕 영원한 아픔이라 하니 떠나서
Wow.
안 되는 것은 어디에도 네가 있고 어디에도
I can't with the faces of these hosts ruining the moment. You know, I would love for the reactions of the hosts to not be in this performance at all. But yeah, I'm loving his performance. Just like it's so jarring when that guy's face just comes in with those silly faces. Incredible. Incredible, like, forward placement. Outstanding. Really insane talent, skill, the whole shebang. I was talking about the forward placement. So I'm not the most knowledgeable singer in the world, but I know a thing or two, and I know that for a healthy belt, it involves good breath support and some level of forward placement so that you're singing forward, right? Involving a little bit of nasality and you're not getting caught back here because this is way too backward. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. So he's able to achieve that very clean high belting sound because he's got some of that forward placement right here where the air is resonating off the top of his mouth and also through his nose. That's where I believe he's also able to incorporate a little bit of a snarl in the belt too, where you get a bit of that grit, that rock. There's a bit of a snarl there. Incredibly talented vocalist. Outstanding. And I really liked the composition of the song too. Let's keep going.
알지도 못했는데 애를 잊고 살아 미안한 마음뿐인데 마지막 사랑일 거라 확인하며 또 확신했는데 열심히 없나봐요. 나는 그댈 갖기에도 넣어주기에도 못 살아요. 우린 어떻게든 이웃이 되어 있고 다시 만나 사랑해야 해요. 그때까지 나를 사랑하지 마요. 어떻게 사랑이 그래요.
Love his voice in this one. The song, I've covered a lot of songs like this on my channel where it's a predictable, safe, cute ballad. These songs are very sweet sounding, but I feel like once you've heard one power ballad like this, you've heard them all. The appeal of these songs to me is not the song itself, not the composition, because it is quite derivative from so many other iterations of this style of ballad. But the appeal is how the vocalist is going to handle it, the lengths that they're going to push their voice. It's all about the spectacle, really. And having seen the ballad that we just saw, I know he's going to deliver some insane vocals on this. I just don't think I'm going to have any interesting thoughts on the composition of the song itself, because it is so predictable, standard, typical. I'm sure you as a listener know exactly where it's going. You're familiar with this formula. It's all good. But I probably won't be looking up this song in his discography. Probably will be checking out the previous two, if anything.
사랑한다는 말만 던두는 게 되면 더 넘게 나왔는데 그렇게 운명이죠. 우리 악연이라 해도 인연이라 해도 우린 어떻게든 무엇이 되어 있건.
The one aspect of the composition that I do think is unique and that I do like is the very beginning of the chorus when he goes, that's like a very good hook. It's kind of in the shape of a hook when you think about it, right? The up, down, real quick like that. That's good. I like that. That's strong. That particular line doesn't blend into everything else like the other lines do to me. And I love how his voice is sounding on this song. I'm really just talking about the writing on paper, the composition. The very beginning of the chorus is good. I like that part.
사랑하지 마요. 안 돼요. 안 돼요. 그대는 나에게 끝없는 이야기.
Really clean vocals. So much control and power.
행복한 거짓말. 은밀한 그 약속. 그 약속을 지켜줄래 사랑. 너만을 사랑해. 너만을 기억해. 너만을 기억해. 그게 너란 말이야.
Wow.
우리만의 약속.
Getting some almost operatic style classical vocal coming through here with the you know, that we got the vibrato, the more fuller sound. This sound is not quite as forward as the climax of the previous song. It is more of a wider sound, but implemented equally as expertly. He really is just an all-around phenomenal vocalist. Just screaming. He's so over the top, but I love it. He's so at home, just doing anything, really. Doing everything with his voice. I wonder where this concert recording is from. This is obviously from a real-life crowd, incorporated as a sort of sentimental piece to this home performance. Wow, incredibly powerful, incredibly touching. Finishing off a cappella, really representing the isolation, loneliness, and monotony of the pandemic life at that time for everyone. I gotta hand it to him. This was an amazing production, amazing performance. Came together beautifully. Again, while that final song compositionally wasn't my thing, he really did elevate it so much with his voice. And I said that it was going to be all about his voice and we were in for some crazy vocals, but he probably gave me 200% of what I was expecting. I was expecting like 120%. He gave me the full 200%. I'm completely knocked off my feet by his voice. I hope that he has some songs in his discography that are a little bit more interesting in the songwriting. Like there's only so many places you can go creatively with power ballads. So I'm wondering if he ever dips into a different style now and then. I don't know. R&B, for example, I can imagine he would sound insane on a more R&B style track, because even the upbeat rock song towards the beginning was a power ballad adjacent, I'd say. It was more upbeat, but it still had that straightforward ballad energy to it. And if this is his style, that's fair enough. I admire him very much as a vocalist. I don't know if his music is my thing entirely, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that he didn't just blow me away with his abilities. Totally humbled by this guy. I'm definitely interested to hear more about him. Let me know what you thought of this performance and of my analysis. Again, if you'd like to submit a reaction request and vote on polls, the link to my Patreon is in the description. If you don't know me, my name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcata. There's a link to our song Archangel in the description with our own sopranist singer Pete Rockcliffe. There's also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Other than that, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.